I think it is time to tell you now what I am planning to do with this one. I want to build a board. I think this is obvious. Specifically, I want to build something that is fitting for the old world. Yes, I am planning to build my own old world gaming board. Let me show you. I'm aiming to replicate this particular style only on a bigger board. Now, I think this magnetic tile approach is pretty good if you have like small skirmish games or maybe even a roleplay session where you only need like a small setup to get your idea across. But when it comes to the bigger war games like Warhammer Fantasy or maybe even 40k, I think this approach is a bit impractical. You have to imagine you need to space. I don't know what the current rules are, but I know in the older Warhammer Fantasy rules that we are using at the club, you want to have like a 6x4 table ideally. And you have to imagine these things are like 10 centimeters, which are roughly, I think 4 inches. So yeah, you see the problem there. Now to rectify that, I made in my last video this huge 2 feet by 2 feet tile. So the first thing is that we need a bit of elevation because I want to incorporate a few rocks into the surface and I'm not feeling like drilling holes into the MDF. So for that, we are going to use honeycomb board. Well, normally I would probably use styrofoam, but honestly I have these plates at hand and these are actually rather nicely for this job. This gives me like a nice sturdy surface to work with and also helps in keeping all those boards together even more. You know what? I think I will not go with PVA. I think I will go with construction adhesive. Oh, it's empty. Well, I guess we're doing both. All right, I think I will let this dry now and then we can start to carve out our little areas for the rocks. It's time for a new batch of construction adhesive. So, we have here our bag of bark. The idea is to simply take a piece of bark, draw an outline, something like that, and then we simply cut in a hole in the shape of that outline. Remove the honeycomb board. And we have a perfect fit for our rock. Now for the bark pieces that are a bit thinner, I'm simply squishing the honeycomb board a bit down and then to have a bit of elevation. You can even make like a little cluster of multiple smaller bark chips. And today was a day where I almost didn't want to do any hobby. And honestly, this is perfectly fine. I mean, you always have those days where you not really feel like doing something, or maybe you have so much other stuff on your plate that you simply don't get around to do it. That was not the problem. This morning I got up and I noticed my new video is online. And it wasn't supposed to be online. It was supposed to release today at 3:30, at around the time where a lot of you start to be active. I'm pretty sure I set the correct time, but obviously I didn't. So that was a bummer. And the video released at a point in time where almost no one of you is active. I mean, a few people were active, and of course I appreciate you watching the video, but still the video tanked like immensely, and it tanked like really hard, like in a way that I did not had in a very long time. Seeing that bad performance kind of triggered in me the same thoughts I had when I burned out last year. And that's not a good place to be in. And I sat here for about half an hour and didn't do anything because I didn't know what to do. Should I continue with this board? Should I continue with my shaman? Should I do something else? And I was like realizing that I'm back at that thought loop of, okay, whatever it is I'm doing, it needs to be great. It needs to be perfect. It needs to be really, really good as a YouTube video. And this is something I'm actively trying to avoid, because I know this is not helping me. I know this is not really what you are interested in, me doing some fake stuff where I am chasing like the newest hobby trend or something else. I simply went back, I started building on the board, and that's where I noticed that my mood was going up. This reminds me of a quote which said, mood follows action and not the other way around. So if you're not feeling good about something, maybe what you really need to do is not to be passive, is not to be sitting on the couch ordering a huge pizza and playing video games, but you need to be active. You either need to be creatively active, you need to be active in a physical sense, go for a walk, maybe go for a swim, maybe go for a run, all those things that everybody knows is important, but not everybody actually does. But again, it really helps for me to be active, to not really think about all those things that are not working, that I really cannot influence, at least not so much. I think that's a good thing to end this rambling bit on. In the next step, I think I will give the board a few ruined pieces here and there to make it a bit more interesting. But I'm not quite sure about that yet. My dream is to have like 6 of those. So I have like a real 6x4 board later, but I'm not quite sure because I don't know where to put it. I really don't have the space right now. So this could be a bit of a problem. But my goal is to simply make this, and then we will see what will happen next.